Hello everyone, welcome back to Eclectic Alu. This is Alina from Argentina. Today I want to talk about 3 different paradoxes that I found in narcissistically abusive relationships. I say I found because I'm sure there are more. So, when you are in a relationship with a narcissistically abusive person, what happens is your self-esteem diminishes greatly. You start losing parts of yourself, like for example things that you used to do that were quite nice, things that you used to like, and hobbies that you had. But the thing is, you start okay sometimes, and then when you get out of the relationship, you are like a third of what you were. This is because your self-esteem is greatly diminished. In fact, the work I do, self-esteem is a big thing. It's a big part, usually, okay? Not always. And this is not because the person never had self-esteem many times. It's because the person had self-esteem but lost it during the relationship. Because they're emotional vampires, okay? So they take those things from you. That's why they call the people like that emotional vampires, because there's no other way to explain how they suck your energy, your good energy. And yeah, that happens. And as time progresses, especially with relationships with covert narcissists, which take years and decades sometimes, usually less than 20 years or so, and you end up being a fraction of yourself because they took all that from you. My point here, the paradox is, remember that you had all those qualities before. You were the one that's interesting. You are the one that is intelligent. You are the one that is attractive. You are the one that is happy. You are the one that has so many hobbies. You are the one that has so many interests. You are the one that enjoyed being with friends, having a good time, They took this away from you and they tried to make it their own. That's what's so weird about this. They try to take those qualities and put them on them, like I said before, I want to be that. But that's so interesting to me. This is a paradox, because when you get out of relationships like this, you think that you are not really that interesting, that good looking, that intelligent. You're not, but in reality you are. And that's the trick here. This is an illusion that you're in. They make you believe these things, and the whole apparatus here is made so that you believe these things. Okay, so that's paradox number 1. Remember who you are, your self-worth. You are good people. These people don't have good intent, which leads to number 2. But paradox number 2 is empathy, So we know that narcissists don't have empathy. It's even on the DSM-4 also. One of the symptoms that you look for when you want to diagnose this type of personality disorder is lack of empathy. More so than BPD, which they have a little bit more, but it varies. But when we talk about narcissistic personality disorder, they don't have empathy. That's the strong thing there, the lack of empathy. But here's the thing, they do have empathy. They have cognitive empathy, what we call cognitive empathy, which is knowing exactly what the other person may feel. If I say this, I can understand the effect of me doing certain things on other people. I can understand the best ways to harm my partner, for example. And the more they know you, the more they have this down to a T. The more they know you, the more years you spend with them, they know more about your vulnerabilities and what makes you feel uncomfortable, what makes you feel less than, what makes you feel insecure. Paradox number 3 is that you end up believing that you don't have so much power. I'm here to remind you that you have the power. At some point, you did give him or her the power. And so you have the power. It's yours. it's been all along. If what you're going through right now is the traumatic bond, it feels as though they have the power. But in reality, those are your chemicals, the chemicals in your brain that are making you think that way. But in reality, you have the power. Why I say this? Because in the beginning, you gave them the power. You gave it to them. And you gave them so much power that you gave it all. Sometimes you even left your job, changed countries, left your family, changed yourself, stopped doing things that you liked. But this is you giving them the power. So you still have the power. They had so much power because they've been doing this drop by drop. They've been doing this very strategically for years and years. But in reality, the paradox is that you have the power, okay? It's been never theirs. The thing is, we give it to them. So it's now time for you to realize this and know that you can decide how you feel. You can decide what you can do, and it's okay. Everything you say to yourself is very powerful. So keep checking on your ideas and your thoughts, because that's the most important thing to make us feel good and to have agency. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for liking the video and all that. And please subscribe, and I will see you soon, okay? Next week. Bye-bye.